Let the party begin.
As always,
Your healthy
radio
addiction
starts now, guys. How you guys doing, man, out there? Hopefully you guys are surviving this lockdown. Woo! Is it getting tough out there?
Motorcycle Madhouse on Spotify and iTunes Radio.
And welcome to this edition of Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. We got a laugh coming to you, yes, from Mr. Wizard. Boy, wait till you see this list, man. I think the guy done went crazy. And, of course, you know, we got to get him on our show somehow about his reporting. Oh, my. We got a bunch of stuff today. We got the 15 most outlaw clubs you might want to join. Yes, I'm laughing because it's Mr. Wizard. Also, I'm going to give you some COVID-19 updates here for you bikers and all that good stuff. So before we go to the news, check out our sponsor, man, because right now it is getting hard with the freaking ads over on the one platform. And you know what? It ain't all their fault with what's going on with COVID-19. But check it out. I'm putting the link in the description box. Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari, and we want to thank West Torque Motorcycle Helmets for the sponsorship of Motorcycle Madhouse Biker Radio. Dual visor, anti-scratch auto visor, and integrated sun shield visor. Ride hassle-free day and night. Go visit our sponsor, West Torque Motorcycle Helmet, in the description below. Hey man, your update on COVID-19. It's not looking good, man. You got the deaths racking it up. This from the CDC, because I know a lot of people have been saying, don't trust the media, don't trust the media. Well, you know, there's a lot of them you cannot trust. I can tell you that one. But the CDC, man, they're level-headed and stuff. So let's get a glance at their total cases right now at 140,904. Total deaths, we hit that 2,000 mark. We're over going to 2,500 soon. I'm sure that'll go up come tomorrow. Also, jurisdictions reporting cases are 50 states, B.A.C.A, Puerto Rico, Guam, and Northern Marianas, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Travel related is 886, close contact 2351, under investigation 137,667. That gives you the total of 140. As you can see, if you're over on Spotify and iTunes, you can come over to the YouTube channel where we're recording this episode. You'll see the states and stuff like that. Scary thing just came out of Virginia. They're putting a lockdown order until mid-June. And Maryland, they put an lockdown order in and didn't give a time period on it. And I've been hearing from a lot of you guys that people are actually getting arrested for breaking curfew. You know what? It seems like a soft martial law trying to get everybody ready for it. You know, I'm not going to be out there, be one of those guys that are the conspiracy theorists. Just going to tell you what the CDC's saying. Again, you know, I would trust your local news. Not trust, but go to your local news. They're usually a lot better than these national news, even though, you know, the national news networks own these things, but they usually have their ear to the ground. You know, watch the press briefings, you know, watch them live, because you'll actually get the information without the spin. Como is been coming on in New York, and then you got Trump later on in the day with his team. Again, watch them live. Don't accept the spin that these so-called journalists put on it. So that is your update today. If you got a lockdown order, put it in the comments section so we keep up on this stuff. We're busy during the day tracking this stuff, making sure it gets out to you guys, because there's let's face it, we're one of the only biker news type of deals that are going to keep the biker community up to date on what's going on. It sure ain't going to be the mainstream media. But let's go to some funny stuff, shall we? Let's go to Mr. Wizard. Again, you know, I see a pattern here by Hot Cars. You know, people that don't know how the internet works. See, digital companies go by ad revenues, meaning they need clicks. And this is the kind of stuff that gets clicks. 15 friendliest motorcycle clubs we want to join. Now, he goes on to say, despite being often stamped as bad guys, many outlaw biker clubs support charities, take part in fundraisers, and are a delight to be around. Well, thank you, Mr. Wizard, for that commentary. Anyway, these ain't outlaw biker clubs, guys. Nope. Can't say that they are. He got it wrong again. They're not outlaw biker clubs. And wait till you see some on this list. Oh my God, Mr. Wizard, you need to call me. 847-957-1686, and I'll talk to you about this stuff. Boy, do you need somebody to help you out here. Not all motorcycle clubs are one percenters. In fact, if we were to believe the AMA, see, you know what? You're trying to sound cool there, buddy. AMA, trying if we were to believe them. Do you even know the AMA? Just asking, man. Maybe you should do the 15 biggest reasons you should join the AMA. That's your next one, Mr. Wizard. The one percenters are just 1% of all motorcycle clubs. No, you don't say. Never mind that they might, for the most popular MCs of all. Well, yeah. Being bad is good, right? Well, you know what? Being good ain't that fun. Well, not really. It's not as if the one percenters do nothing but party and riot. When's the last time they rioted, man? Like in the 1960s? Come on, Mr. Wizard, get it together. Many of the Outlaws MCs do support charities and take part in fundraisers as well. No, there you go again. But they come with a bad guy stamp. Well, you know, thank guys like you and the mainstream media. And okay, let's just put it out there to Leo. Anyway, hey, maybe you could do one on Leo's too there, Mr. Wizard. Plus, many of the one percenter clubs, even if they eschew law of breaking, come with strict rules about the kind of motorcycle they need and the color of a person's skin. My God. For those of us who want to belong to an MC because we love riding, want to socialize with like-minded people, I say join an RC or a social club, Motorcycle Rights Foundation. Maybe you should do something on that, Mr. Wizard. Of course, there are rules to be followed in these 15 do-gooder MCs as well, because what is life without rules, right? 15! And this is what he considers an outlaw motorcycle club. Red Knights Motorcycle Club is firefighters only, and everybody knows that Insane Throttle supports the hell out of our firefighters. They are at the top for us over at Insane Throttle. Love you guys to death. Be safe through this COVID-19 stuff, man, because you guys are out on the front lines with our doctors and our nurses. And sorry that Mr. Wizard put you into this crap. Red stands for fire, and the Knights mean the brave people who go into hell and back to save lives. Meaning the Red Knights MC is a motorcycle club exclusively for firefighters, their families, and the whole gamut. All you need to do to be a part of this supportive group is to own a motorcycle and a valid DL, as well as part of the fire service community. I think if you guys want to know about that, go up to a Red Knight and ask them. Don't believe Mr. Wizard. 14! Oh my God! Yeah! Iron Legacy Motorcycle Club upholds the law. Well, Lollipop, he's the one who started this after he got kicked out of Iron Order. Lollipop, you made the news. I wonder if it says if Lollipop, testified against his old club. Let's see here. There's been a lot of back and forth between the Iron Legacy MC, a proud member of the Alliance of Law-Abiding Motorcycle Clubs. In other words, a cop freaking alliance. And the Iron Order MC, a one percenter club. The Iron Order is not a one percenter club, you moron. Oh my God, where do you get your information? Oh my, he just called the Iron Order a one percenter club. My God. Considering they share a common founder, hey, it's Lollipop, the guy who testified against his own club. What a rat. Still, it suffices to say that the Iron Legacy MC will never be a one percenter. Well, Iron Order isn't either. It has several veterans and law enforcement officers as members, and they do not have racial preferences about members either. Maybe they should have rat preferences, man, because their leader... How do you guys even follow that dude, man? He's like a dork. He's a dork. He is the king of mail order freaking pyramid schemes in the motorcycle club scene. Anyway, at 13, the Ruffians Motorcycle Club is all about Freemasonry. Hey, I love the Freemasons, man. Really do. You know what? I got to get my degrees going here. I really do. Remind me of that guy. The New Age Masonic Knights, the Ruffians MC, are part of the Freemasonry Brotherhood before they became part of the Ruffians MC. They believe in brotherly love, relief, and truth, while they do follow some of the rules of the traditional MC. When it comes to prospects and stuff, they have their own set of Freemasonry rules intertwined as well. Rock and roll. Freemasons, but they're not an outlaw club. The next one, guys, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Rainbow Motorcycle Club are an LGBTQ heaven. This is an outlaw club? Really? You're talking about clickbait here now, Mr. Wizard. Oh my God. Well, I don't judge for those that are interested. One of the very few LGBTQ male-oriented... You sure about that? I ain't even go that way. Motorcycle clubs do successfully exist in what has been a strictly heterosexual playing field. Hey, I do like some of the women les groups, but, you ever see them suckers get on? Oh, my God, my goodness gracious. The Rainbow MC requires you to be born a rainbow and do not require their member to have or ride a motorcycle. They have no rules and no committees, and new members spend hang-around time before they became a baby, as in a new... Wow. Somebody do some research on this one. Do they call them a baby when they come in and not a probate or... Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, 11, B.A.C.A. Here we go, man. B.A.C.A. Everybody knows about B.A.C.A. They are some awesome people. You gotta love them, but they ain't an outlaw club, dummy. B.A.C.A. is involved in creating safer environments for children who have been through a lot. They do not intervene where the authorities have not been involved, but once the legalities are in play, they ask the child to adopt them as his or her extended family for any help needed. They raise money through charities and events and basically are good souls who ride motorcycles. They're not good souls, they're awesome souls. They're the ones out there protecting those kids when they need it. Number 10, the Christian Motorcycle Association are a devout lot. Hey, I hold membership in the CMA ever since the 90s, man. They're a bunch of great people. They really are. If those who propound religion and Christianity are your kinds of people, always look to the man upstairs. I say, man, the old man upstairs got me out of a lot of stuff, man. Everything to him. Then this is your kind of MC. You know what? They work hard at the rallies. They work hard behind bars with the prisoners. They do a lot of good stuff. They spread the word of the Lord and are a non-profit organization. In a way, they are also removing the negativity that most MCs have by hosting many charitable events, the proceeds of which go to the emergency vehicle departments in the U.S. CMA, man, you gotta love them. But they're not an outlaw club. Number 9, the Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club has a heart of gold. You know what? I love the Buffalo Soldiers, man. They some hardcores, man. Founded in '93 by a Chicago PD officer of African American origin. This is an African American MC with no other purpose but to help those in need and honor all the African Americans who lost their lives in the Civil War. This is an MC that goes about filling homes and hearts at Christmas, donating rations to those living in poverty. Civil War, and actually it was about the Buffalo Soldiers going out west and stuff like that. You know, little history there, buddy. 8, B.A.C.A is an all-women MC from India. If you want to check them out, go ahead. I don't, what are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious, we got the all-woman MC. If you want to check my cousins out, go ahead and check it out. It is over on our YouTube channel. Anyway, the Iron Order MC vows to eschew violence. You know what? There's been so much on the Iron Order. You guys can go ahead and check that out. May not be one percenters, but you called them that earlier in your freaking article. So you know what? You need to get off the 420. Either that, call me, we'll smoke some 420 together and get your facts straight. But I'm guessing that your 420 skills ain't up to par. Okay. Anyway. Motor maids, oh hell yeah, there's some history there. The motor maids, man, they some sexy ones, some of them. For the women who until now flock to MCs only because of the love of motorcycles, try the Motor Maids MC, now 1,300 members strong across the U.S. And take some of this stuff with a grain of salt as I'm going through this article, because Mr. Wizard, you really don't have all the facts straight. Anyway, they require that members be female and own a motorcycle. Well, you don't say. As well as display a passion for the open road. They support many women empowerment charities well. 5, the Punishers MC. Cop Club. Punisher MCs is a cop club with members having passed their current connections to the law enforcement agencies or the justice and emergency system. They are not one percenters, but do operate like a traditional MC. You do not have to be a one percenter to act like a traditional MC, you freaking moron. Fury's MC is all about the sisterhood. Yeah, we gotta love them women. And so the Chicago-based all-women Fury's MC came to power to empower women and create a haven for those who have an infinite love for motorcycles and open road. They welcome women of all color and ethnicities and only require members own a motorcycle, brand, and material. Charity is the middle name. You know, some of these all-female motorcycle clubs, they got some hotties, man. They really do, but some of them look butch. Anyway, the Freewheelers EVSs, okay, that's like overseas stuff. The Hardheads MC are a softened heart. They are out of Singapore. And you know what? You did a good thing by putting our U.S. Veterans Motorcycle Club out there. They're awesome people. I love my vets. While many of the MCs, AMA abiding or not, do have Army veterans as members, the U.S. Veterans MC is the real deal. They are made of members from all branches of the service and exist to honor the fallen vets, to promote brotherhood, and to support those on active duty. They do this by hosting events and raising funds, and the service is supreme to them. There you go. That is Mr. Wizard and his infamous wisdom. Oh my God, this guy is a killer. Me. Like I said, he does have another one about the Hells Angels, 15 photos of them and their bikes and blah, 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 blah. It's over on, what is it, hotcars.com. Again, take this stuff with a grain of salt. A lot of his articles are like, a lot of his facts are. He don't have the best sources, man. You know what? Like all mainstream media, they make up their sources. If they had good, solid sources, they wouldn't have articles like that coming out. I think he needs to do a lot more time actually figuring out what the hell he's talking about, other than trying to get clicks, because you do have a lot of people out there that are idiots that actually believe some of the stuff that this guy is putting down. That's why we call him Mr. Wizard. He thinks he knows every damn thing, but he knows nothing. So, anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about was you guys better start watching very carefully these orders coming out from the state governments, the federal government. I seen that from Virginia where it said the middle of June. And then you got Maryland where they didn't even put an ending on this. And, all over the states, man, we're hearing people can get fined. You can face punishment up to a year in prison. I know we're going through a national emergency, but you never give up your rights for security. One of our founding fathers said that, and boy, was he right. It's getting pretty, like I said earlier in the program, I'm thinking that this is introducing everybody to a martial law type of deal. Right now, it did come out scary, man. They're projecting if the model stays as it is right now, even with the social distancing and stuff like that, you're looking at least 100,000 to 200,000 deaths. That's a huge number right there, man. That's a lot more than die from the flu every year. And what's even more scarier is how they say this virus affects people. They say it's like, when you're passing away, that it's like you're drowning because there's all this fluid built up in you. Some of the recommendations that a lot of the people have been saying that I've been watching, the doctors and stuff like that, you got to keep hydrated. You got to keep that mucus loose so all the medicine and all the air can help you. Vitamin C dose. See, I dose all the time with vitamin C. And also vitamin D3 is another big one to dose with. It keeps your immune system pretty healthy. Now, on a side note, I do a lot of whey protein, and I do a lot of other stuff. But hey, tea, drink the tea. The creatine is something that I really do. I'm at 5 milligrams like that a day. If you want to dose up, you're at 20 for I think 5 to 6 weeks. But that's bodybuilding stuff. That's exercise and stuff. But it does help your immune system. I am not giving medical advice. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just saying what I do. Wash your hands, man, and don't pick your damn nose. Don't rub your eyes, any of that. Don't over there whack off with your Peter without freaking washing your hands. So make sure you're doing all that good stuff, and make sure you're staying away from people. I was talking about on my other video the other day that, damn, man, I was in the gas station. Next thing you know, dude walks up right now, and me, I got a mouth. I look over, what the hell you doing, dude? Get that, away from me. What the hell's your problem? And they just look at you dumber than a box of freaking rocks. It's a joke, some of these people. But I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories running around all over the internet. What I can tell you from my point of view is, don't listen to them. Don't be an idiot. Don't be one of them freaking morons that were in spring break saying, oh, I can't catch it, blah, blah, blah. And it only affects the elderly. Well, no, it doesn't. You know, anybody from 30 on up, man, it's starting to affect real good. But make sure you watch your news sources again. Get your briefings from it live. That way you can make up your own mind. That way you're not having some pundit or some crap like that trying to tell you how to think. Think for yourself, will you, people? That's why I give both sides of the story. And a lot of people get pissed off at me about that, but I give you both sides. You go out there and make up your own mind and all that good stuff. But until then, you guys stay safe. Get out there and ride. It's getting nicer out. Put on some miles. If you can't, wash your bike or have your woman wash your bike. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.